today's show,
Yeah.
it's a serious one because today is our 75th episode.
7-5. 7-5
Hmm,
already. Yeah.
absolutely. So today on our 95th episode,
Hmm.
we are going to delve deeply into something that all elementary, middle schoolers and high schoolers absolutely detest.
Detest.
And this today is all about Greek mythology.
It's probably going to be our longest episode. We're probably going to come in 3.5 hours. There's so much to talk about because Greek
I can't
mythology,
wait.
yeah, it's
Can't
the
wait.
original, it's the original soap opera,
Mm,
Miles, where everyone was related and they keep turning into swans and snakes or whatever.
that's right.
Some people hate Greek mythology because it's confusing, yet others hate it because it's stupid. And still others hate it because it's pointless. So let's talk more about Greek mythology, Miles.
Listen, Mark, I have
Yeah.
no interest in this.
Thank
None
goodness.
whatsoever.
I just hated studying this in school. I thought we were
Ugh.
doing this for you.
Well, I thought I was doing it for you. Frankly, I thought we were doing it for all of humanity. But today, on
No.
our 35th episode, which I think is a real
Hmm.
milestone,
We're getting
we're
there.
going to delve deeply not into Greek mythology, but ourselves, the hosts, your beloved hosts
We've been on for a
of Paul
while
and Meg.
now. And people, we get fan letters from people and listeners and viewers, and they want to know more about us on a personal level. So yeah.
Yeah.
So let's take time today to introduce ourselves to our fans on this episode of Pull My Leg.
So, Mark, on today's episode, we are going to be talking about ourselves, learning more about the hosts of your most favorite podcast, Pull My Leg. But this is comedy improv, or our attempt at comedy improv.
That's
So
right.
we have written questions, which we have shared with one another, but we have not shared our answers.
That's right.
And so rest assured that they're probably not going to be funny, but they are made up and on the spot.
That's right. That's right. So I think we should start with why we started a podcast. There's a million podcasts out there, most of them hosted by celebrities, but there are plenty like ours that are hosted by just regular people with regular lives and regular jobs. So why did you want to start a podcast, Miles?
Okay. So the honest fake answer is that I'm an empty nester now, like
Yeah.
you, Mark.
Yep.
And so trying to figure out what I could do with all this spare and free time that
Hmm.
I didn't have before when I was being a doting father. Now I'm trying to come up with something to do. So I've tried a lot of things. I tried fishing. I was
You tried fishing?
I did. I
Okay.
dove deeply into big animal veterinary practices. I don't advise that.
Uh-huh.
So starting a podcast with you, I thought was going to be a lot of fun.
You get
And
to work with another big dumb animal.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Loving every minute of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was the same with me. So I actually had a podcast before that's still available called Podfulness. And I did 2 seasons of Podfulness. It was a lot of fun,
Mhm.
but I wanted the opportunity to be a little bit more creative and work with one of my best buddies of all time. So this has been a
Yeah.
great distraction from the deep sadness I feel of having my kids gone from home. And
Right.
also, we all have that desire to play as we get older. As kids, we
Yeah.
go out and play, but you can't say to your spouse, "Hey, I'm going to go out and play." That doesn't really sound right. So, but we have it in us to goof
Yeah.
around and to be playful. So, what do you find is the hardest part of the podcast for you?
Honestly,
Yeah.
staying awake throughout the whole thing. Uh, you know,
Uh-huh.
listening to you,
Yeah.
listening to myself. I mean, I just go on and on and on
Yeah.
and on. And
You
so
do.
that gets a little tiring. Right.
I find the hardest part because in today's world, you have to be social media savvy. I do not like social
Ugh.
media. I just do not like it. It's draining, it's time consuming. You have no idea what's working.
Mm.
So I've tried to post ads for our podcast on OkCupid and Farmers Only. There's also a dating
Ugh.
site called Gluten Free Singles, believe it or not.
Member. I'm a
That's
member. Yeah,
it seems to
absolutely.
not be getting any traction. There's free advertising on MySpace, but I just don't feel like the audience is there anymore. What's the best part for you, other than,
Mm,
of course, working together?
Good question. Catered lunches, love them.
Yeah.
Love them. We do have the best lunches
hmm
in
What's your favorite
probably.
sandwich that Pierre makes for us?
I had mentioned on a previous episode that I really love cheese. So anything with a lot of cheese on it,
hmm
it could be mozzarella sticks with cheese on it. It could
Uh-huh.
be, you know, the Greek cheese where everybody goes, whoopa! I put a
Yeah,
little extra
right.
cheese on it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Do you like when
Anything
it's
with,
all fired up on the sandwich? Do you wait for it to cool down or you just dig in right
no,
away now?
right into the
Yeah.
fire,
Yeah.
face first.
Uh-huh. Very good.
Love
Uh,
it.
I
How about
love
yours?
I love meeting my idols. Like Alonzo the cheese guy. I was a huge
Oh,
fan of
yeah.
his. I thought that
Yeah.
our Tom Hanks episode was a lot of fun. He was so open. Who would be your dream guest if you could
Mm,
get anyone?
right. Living or dead? Let's go with dead. I
Okay.
would go with George Washington
Mhm.
and ask him how was the food
Of all the questions you could
on
ask
Bunker?
Washington,
How was the
how was the
food?
food?
Oh, I think you would find that fascinating.
Yeah,
And these are definitely the type of deep probing questions you're going to get answers to on Pull My Leg.
that's right. That's right. I would want to meet, he's a little known celebrity, Dale
Mm.
Carthage.
Ooh,
Do you know him? He's the
I
father. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, no, go ahead.
He's the father of crap. And crap was big in the 90s. It was a genre of music that combined country and rap. And he's the one that innovated crap.
Yeah.
But today he's made a career shift and he's known for genetics.
Can I
And he's
change? Can
worked.
I change mine?
Yeah, of course.
I want to go with crap too.
Okay, right, the crap guy.
Mm.
But now he's working with genetics, Miles, and he has found a way to breed a hockadoodle, which
Oh,
is, you know how doodles are really popular right now, those types of dogs,
huh,
but it's half hawk, half poodle. So it's the first flying dog. Or,
really?
yeah, or if you
How
prefer the
cute is that?
or the or the first barking bird. I mean, however you look at it, it's
So,
weird, it's
so what you're
horrific, it's pretty
saying is
awesome.
that new breed of dog
Yeah, the
could
hockadoodle.
not only swoop down and get the paper for you, if
Yeah,
anybody gets papers anymore,
right.
and also claw your eyes out at the same
That's
time.
right. Yeah. And it
Oh,
becomes a little bit challenging when you have to pick up after your dog when you have a
no,
hockadoodle. Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah. Yeah. It's adorable.
S-
No, you go. No,
Okay.
no, you
No,
go.
you go.
I'll
No,
go.
you
No,
go.
you
No,
go.
you
It's your
go.
turn.
No,
I'll
you
go.
go.
You
It's
go.
your,
Oh, it's
you
so
hang on.
silly. No, you go.
Oh,
Seriously.
you go. Okay,
No, I go.
seriously.
No, who's going? All
Yeah.
right. So let's talk about the early years, Miles. Tell me a
Yes.
little bit about your child and your upbringing.
Well, I was born in the mountains of Indianapolis.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, and growing up was, it was a terrific place to grow up. I spent a lot of time playing a lot of little sports. Again, I had lots of pets. Always wanted gerbils, got some gerbils, started, a business of breeding gerbils. Um, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Did a lot of little things.
How old were you when you started your gerbil business?
Well, I started early because that's when you have to start.
Yeah.
I was 8 years old because anybody over 10 years old no longer likes gerbils. And
You age
so
out of that business
you
too.
see you very
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
And it's best to know what kind of sex they are. So, because you want to kind of tamp down the breeding of them
hmm
if somebody gets two. So you want to either give two males, two females. And I was a trickster.
Oh,
So
you were.
yeah,
Yeah. You
absolutely. So,
mixed
I
it up
mean,
without them knowing.
Indiana, people probably don't know this, but Indiana was once overrun by gerbils.
Yeah.
And so we had to invite this guy over who played this magic flute or something, or that's what he
Yeah.
said. And then he would just start playing this little ditty and kind of exited with all the
Yeah.
gerbils. We never paid him. He came back and took
Where
all our
but
children.
those gerbils have to go somewhere. Any idea what town they went to?
Kentucky.
Oh yeah, that's where we send
Yeah.
all of our
Oh,
gerbils.
yeah.
Oh,
Kentucky.
so
Yeah. Don't
uh,
go to Kentucky anymore.
I grew up in the Midwest. My mom was a trapeze artist, as you know. My dad was a magician because he was very good at disappearing into thin air.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
Um,
save that for another show.
yeah, that's
No, I all kidding aside, I grew up in Martha, Oklahoma, as you know, Miles. Never experienced a tornado, but I wanted to. I really wanted to.
Who
And
doesn't? I mean, a good tornado
right, that's a dream for every child, I think, growing up.
flying through
Uh,
the air.
that's right. And I was a clogger. Did you know that about me?
I did know that about you. You are world renowned,
I
at
was
least
very
between
talented.
your own ears. Yeah.
Well, at the age of 4, I mastered what's called the Brandon step. It's when you combine a cramp roll with this wrapping leg action, and
Mhm.
also it involves the hard double step, which replaces the
Mhm.
rock step and the quick
Oh
double
yeah.
up. It's a lot of clogging stuff, but I burn out, right? So I burn out. I don't do it anymore, but it's still a part of
Is
me.
it burning out, or is it just a lot of twisted ankles
It's
and
a little bit of that, yeah.
mm,
Flat feet.
I could say
That didn't help, yeah.
yeah.
So a lot of inserts now in my later years. What were you like as a kid, Miles?
Well, growing up, I'm left-handed. And growing up as a left-hander, the world is a dangerous place for left-handers. So I was always worried about getting hit by a car because I could only walk on the left side of the street.
Okay.
And it's why our episode 3 about the origins of bubble wrap really hit home.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because I was a careful guy.
yeah. So you wrapped yourself. Did you wrap up just the left side of your body or your entire body
The
when
right
you tried
side.
to
I
cross the
I
street?
felt pretty
The right
confident
side.
on the left side. The right side, I had no idea what that side was doing.
Yeah.
But I had special scissors.
Sure.
I had special popcorn.
Hmm.
Left-handed popcorn.
Yeah.
It only grows on the left side of the ear. Growing up
Hmm.
in Indiana,
Yeah.
we've mastered corn, and
Left side
so
corn. Yep.
soybeans too.
Yeah.
Shout out to all soybean farmers.
What? Shout out to you guys. I love the radio. I was really into the radio. I daydreamed a
Mm,
lot,
yeah.
Miles. I was scared of the dark. Were you scared of the dark as a
Oh
kid?
God, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Turning off the light and then having to make that leap of faith
The jump.
from the light to
Hmm.
the bed so
Hoping no one
that
would get you.
Jaws or whatever.
Hmm. Yeah. I was girl crazy, but I had no game. And I think it's because I was a clogger, So
No, I don't. You know what?
girls weren't into cloggers
I had no
where I
game
grew up.
either because I could only go left.
Right.
Only go left. Couldn't go right.
Any
You know,
siblings?
7,
7.
yes,
Okay.
and all are boys and half are girls.
Okay. Yeah.
So, it gets a little
Must have been
confusing.
unique. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I
All
have
boys, half girls, whatever.
right.
You
I
know
have
what?
I have no siblings that I know of. High five.
Hmm,
Come on.
I'll give you, I'll give you
Thank you.
3 of my siblings.
Okay.
As siblings, though,
I'll
we
take
all
them.
got along great.
Yeah.
We would all sit around the campfire every night inside.
Hmm.
And campfire was obviously outside because we're not idiots.
Right.
But we really enjoyed it. We'd watch it through the window and
Yeah.
we'd tell each other ghost stories. And those ghost stories were some of my favorite times and
Yeah.
favorite subjects. And you'll see me kind of bringing back those ghost stories
Sure.
to a future episode of Pull My Leg. So stick around.
Excellent.
You'll love
Great.
it.
How would your teachers have described you?
Peculiar,
Yeah.
absolutely peculiar. Uh, because I was always worried about getting killed from things coming up from the right side.
Hmm.
The fact that I like to speak in tongues, and so speaking in tongues in English not recommended.
No. Right.
Right.
Did you experience any trauma at all during your early childhood years?
You know what?
And we don't have to talk
Did,
about it unless
no,
you.
let's talk about.
Okay.
I've gotten over it in some ways. Did you ever
Okay.
see the movie Jaws?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, so did I. And I remember seeing it with my buddy Brian,
Hmm.
and we were little. We should not have been in there alone. By the end of the movie, I was on the floor, that sticky, disgusting floor, because I was so scared.
Yeah.
For most of my childhood, I could never go in the water.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if it was the ocean, a
Hmm.
pool, a bathtub, and so trauma, yeah, trauma, seriously. I didn't take my first bath or shower until I was 27 years old. It was always a
Yeah.
sponge bath,
Yeah.
just
Right.
sponging off.
Yeah. What helped you to finally get over that hump?
Uh, Going and eating sushi and realizing that I was the alpha
Yeah. Yeah.
Top predator.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I always specifically ask for shark with a little wasabi, soy
Yeah, that'll
sauce.
teach those sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So, what do you want to know about my teenage years? Anything? I mean, what can
I
we share?
do. I do. Why don't you share a highlight and
Okay.
then let's go directly into a low light so we can end on a positive note.
Okay. Okay. Well, the highlight was, you know how in high school you get superlatives like most likely to succeed and, whatever. I got most likely to go bald by the age of 21, right? But look
Yeah.
at this, right? No, no, no. Who's bald now? Jacob. Jacob was the one that came up with those. And you're ugly, Jacob. You were always ugly.
Oh,
And you were
everybody has a
gross.
Jacob, right?
Hey,
Everybody has
nobody
a
liked
Jacob
you,
in their life.
Jacob. Big jerk. I bet he's
Mm,
bald now. So that was a
yeah,
highlight that I didn't live up to that superlative.
right.
I
Of
played piccolo in the marching band.
course you did.
And this is shifting really quickly
How,
into
how can you
the
say
negative.
that you did not have game? I mean, that sounds like you had plenty of game. You were bald and played the
I
piccolo.
know. I was on my way to being bald. I wasn't quite there
Wait,
yet.
were you the guy who I hired to remove all the gerbils from Indiana and send them down to Kentucky?
It may have been. I don't
So,
know. I blacked out for a lot of my
so
teenage years.
Mark, we're going to get a little serious here,
Yes.
and we're going to bring an invited guest
We
and
are?
somebody who's going to describe you as a teenager and what you were like, and it's your mother.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
So, we have a special guest today. Mark's mother, Ellen, is here.
Can you see me okay?
Can you center your face a little bit more?
Yes, yes. Hold on. Oh, how I there we go. Okay. Yes. You wanted to talk about my son?
Right. We wanted to ask you some questions about what
Sure.
was Mark like as a child, as a teenager?
Oh, he was a unique boy for sure. He
Ellen,
played
can you
piccolo.
can
Did
you
you know he played piccolo?
we did. Ellen, can you bring your face a little bit more into the center of the camera shot?
Sure.
There we go.
Is this
Perfect.
closer?
Perfect.
Okay. He
Perfect.
played piccolo in his high school marching band. And I remember once he was playing, I think it was Funky Cole Medina. Funky Cole. And he
Yeah.
accidentally choked on his piccolo. He got so excited, he inhaled and he choked on it. And to this day, he has trouble listening to tone loc. A lot of people. But don't we all? Oh, I'm too close. Hold on. There you go. That's better.
Perfect. Oh, that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
He had a
So,
girlfriend. A lot of people don't know that. I never met her. She lived in Canada. From what I understand, she was a very sweet girl.
yeah.
Didn't really talk about her that much.
Right.
He was a decent student. He excelled in history.
Mm.
But he struggled in gym class because of the climbing the rope part. He would sit at the base of the rope and cry, and he could never remember his locker combination. So he had to wear the same gross shirt to class every day, and he got mad at me for some reason. I don't know.
Ellen. May I call you Ellen?
Sure.
You are always such a wonderful teacher yourself,
Yeah.
and you used to tutor me in
Mhm.
mathematics.
I did. I
In fact,
remember.
my teachers would always say that I had a face for history and that I should stay away from math.
Yeah,
And you were the one who gave me the face for mathematics.
that's
And I
right.
just wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help in my own special way.
But I want to get a little serious
Oh,
now.
yes, please.
Mark always had a lot of trauma
Hmm.
growing up,
Yeah.
and Mark was always afraid of round objects. Can you tell us, explain what it was in Mark's life? Was it the fact that he
Well,
wasn't a very good basketball player?
I don't think it was so much that. I was a math teacher and I loved geometry. And I used to tell him that when the winter time, if it ever got cold, always go stand in the corner of a room because it's always 90 degrees, right? It's funny math humor. He took that literally. And so he started to develop a phobia of things that weren't square or rectangular. So that's where that fear of round things comes from.
Okay,
I
all
will
right.
tell you, he wanted to be a performer. And
Did he?
sophomore year, he went out for The Wizard of Oz. and he really wanted to be the Scarecrow, but he was told that he looked too much like the Scarecrow. And they were afraid that it would be typecasting. So he was cast as the guy that pulled back the curtain to reveal the wizard. And it was a
Oh,
non-speaking part, and the audience never saw him. He kind of got screwed in hindsight. But yeah, I think that was probably what caused him a lot of trauma.
well, Ellen,
Yeah.
you have been a wonderful guest.
Thank you.
And as you are exiting our screen, I am
What?
going to say
How am I
adieu.
exiting?
Adieu.
Okay, bye. See you soon, Miles.
Bye.
So that was a fun interview. You can see where I got my looks, Miles.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
she's a great lady. She
Hubba
shared
hubba.
a little too much, but that's what moms do. So let's talk about how we got to this point in our careers, right? As adults, we're out of
Right.
college now. Actually, I want to share a little bit about my work history. I was a teacher for a while. I spent a year in Moscow teaching Chinese to Nigerian children. No one learned a thing.
Right.
During the tech boom in '98, I started an app with another friend of mine. It went sideways in a hurry, but the concept was simple. Do you like s'mores?
Yes.
Of course you do. You probably made them around that campfire that was outside while you were
Mm,
inside watching that campfire.
as far as I can tell.
So for $6 a month, you could summon s'more experts to your house that would delicately place the marshmallow on your cooking stick. It was very boutique. We wore
Yeah.
gloves. It was white glove service. We called it less is s'more. It failed. It failed pretty quickly,
Yeah.
but I learned a lot. And
Mm.
then the last 26 years, I've been working in publishing. I've been self-employed. I sell encyclopedias door to door. Books are making a comeback. I don't know if
They
you've heard that or
certainly,
not.
yes. I
Yeah,
love the visceral experience of a book. And
yeah,
so an encyclopedia,
yeah.
its time is coming again.
Some people opt for Google, but I think Google's days are numbered, and it's just a lot easier to look it up in a big, heavy book that
Right.
you keep in the basement. So, what
Right.
about you? Tell me a little bit about your career, Miles.
Right. So my career was pretty fascinating,
Hmm.
not unlike yours. But so what I would do, I saw a real need that there was a lot of dog poop in people's yards. They would all have pets. How popular, everybody loves the pooch,
Hmm. The
but
hockadoodle.
nobody likes to pick up the poop. So
Yeah.
that was the business that I had. And so I would show up and my flyers were all, is that poop on your shoe? Then call you know who.
Uh-huh.
And
Catchy.
that's what I would do. And so I was slinging poop every which way.
Yeah. That's what you would do, is probably
And
what
you
you
know
meant
where
to
all
say
that
right there.
poop goes?
No.
Kentucky.
We get lots of email from
Oh,
people who,
tons.
yeah, who want to know us more as individuals. So I've decided to pull out some of those questions for us right now. Some questions are for both of us. Some are just for you, Miles. And I think you have some that are just for me. Is that correct?
Oh, of course,
Okay.
yes.
So this is for both of us. This comes from Sylvia in Silver Springs, Maryland.
Mm,
Who is your celebrity crush? Pretty good question. So who is yours, Miles?
right. Maybe not everybody's,
Hmm.
but the beautiful and always stunning and witty with her little comebacks and criticisms. B. Arthur, Maud, Golden Girls. Maybe
Yeah,
that's how you know her.
of course, yes. Ironically, my celebrity crush is Estelle Getty. She played Sophia on Golden Girls. So it's crazy how we have a certain type.
What? Unbelievable.
Yeah. So this is a question for both of us. It comes from Philly fan 69, and it simply reads, "Cowboys suck." I don't know how we're supposed to respond to that. I guess agreed. What do we say?
Agreed.
Agreed. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a question for just you. Are you ready,
Okay. Yeah.
Miles? This
Yes.
comes from Daryl in DeRidder, Louisiana.
Okay.
Where is the best place to vacation if you don't like sun or people? Okay, Daryl.
Well, yeah, great question, Daryl, and I appreciate that. I would say in Antarctica, in an igloo, possibly.
Mhm.
Indiana isn't bad if you don't like sun or anything fun or people.
Indiana in wintertime would be the
No,
best time to visit
yes, absolutely.
to make your dreams come true, Daryl.
Yeah.
All right, here's another question. This comes from Daryl in Pontiac, Michigan. We
Hey,
got two
Daryl, shout out at you. Yeah.
two Daryls. What's the best movie you've ever seen?
Scariest, Jaws.
Yeah.
Favorite meatballs. One
Mhm.
of my favorite. Bill Murray's probably one of the finest actors of all time. That
Yeah.
was kind of his breakout career move right there. Meatballs.
Meatball. What about
Yeah.
Meatballs 2, the sequel? Did
Never
you
saw it. Never saw it. Don't mess with the
might want to
original.
cue that one up tonight? All right. And here's
Absolutely.
question number 3 for you,
Yeah.
Miles. This comes from someone named Carolina in
Oh,
Carmel, Indiana. Is it Carmel or Carmel?
Carmel.
Carmel, Indiana. My husband sleep sings. That's like sleepwalking, I guess. Every night around 2 a.m., he starts singing, Oops, I Did It Again. How do I make him stop?
Well, I would encourage him to keep singing Carolina of Carmel, and
You would
mind your own
encourage,
damn business.
so don't stop the singing. You want more lyrics, more songs, maybe more from the Britney repertoire.
Maybe if Carolina would do her own singing and be a little more sensitive and understanding,
Uh-huh.
and realize that Britney Spears at 2 a.m. ain't too bad.
Feels like that got a little personal.
This is from Riley from Ridley, Utah.
Okay.
Hey, Miles, I have a massive crush on Mark. Understandably, I do too. I know everything there is about him. In fact, I already knew the answers to all of these questions. My
Oh,
question for Mark is, how long can he hold his breath underwater?
wow. Well, you know what they say, Riley? Is it Riley or Ridley? Ridley.
Riley.
You know what they say, Riley? It's not about how big the lungs are, but it's about how much air you can fit in them. Oh yeah.
Ew.
Is
Oh,
that a saying? I don't
no.
even no, it seems like it should
Ugh.
be. Right. Sorry. Riley, I've never timed myself, but I can tell you it's long enough. Oh God, what is wrong with me right now? That sounded dirty. I'm sorry,
Your
Mom, if
mom
you're
was
listening.
just on.
I know, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I don't know. Probably like underwater 5 seconds. Is that a lot?
Fascinating.
Is that pretty long?
Fascinating. It's more than enough.
Okay, 5 seconds.
Second question.
Great
Bill
question.
from Billings, Montana.
Mhm.
Hey, Miles. What is Mark's favorite dinner snack? No, not a dessert. I mean, a real snack.
Mm.
After you've had dinner, after you've had your dessert. Oh, and how long can Mark hold his breath underwater? What's going on?
So, favorite snack? I'm not a big snacker. I mean,
He's
parsley. I like
asking
parsley.
specifically like what you eat after dinner and after your dessert.
Oof. So I'm full. I'm completely full, probably, but I still need to fit in a little extra snack.
Yeah.
I'm a Gorp guy. I think Gorp I can eat any time of day or night. You know, you go hiking, you reach into your little plastic baggie, and there's raisins and nuts and M&Ms in there. That's pretty tasty. I will tell you, I like a good bread ball. Do you know what a bread ball is? Take a piece of bread, you shove it in your mouth, you form it into a ball, and then you put it in your cheek like you're dipping, and it just slowly dissolves over time, and it makes long car rides a little bit more fun.
I'm sorry, Bill.
Yeah.
I'm
And
sorry, Bill from Billings, Montana.
and to answer the last part of his question, probably I can hold my breath for like 5 seconds. I don't know.
Hmm.
Is that pretty good? Is that
I
long?
think it's more impressive than the first time.
Okay. All
And
right.
this is Frank
Oh, good. There's one
from
more.
Franklin, Indiana. Hey,
Okay.
Miles. Is Mark able to dunk a basketball on a real hoop, a
Mm.
man-sized hoop, not a tennis ball, a real basketball on a real hoop?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And how long can Mark hold his breath underwater? What is going on?
Okay, Frank. So, Miles, we used to play basketball together a long
Yes.
time ago,
Yes.
and I could jump. I could
Mm.
jump out of the building. I could dunk a tennis ball, a volleyball, a baseball. I could never dunk a basketball because I would need two hands for that because I can't palm the basketball. So
Yeah.
my biggest regret is that I never did leg days in my 20s. I could have dunked that ball. So
Yeah.
as far as
And you could have grown bigger hands.
I
I
know
mean,
I tried doing that, but it didn't happen. As far as holding my breath, I can hold my breath for I don't know, probably about 7 minutes. Is that a lot?
that's impressive.
Yeah.
Yes, impressive.
Well, I hope that the audience feels a little bit more comfortable with who we are and what we're all about. We do this podcast for the people, I would say. Miles, is there anybody you want to thank?
Oh, yeah. Our sponsors today, that's always important. I'd like to
Yeah.
thank the good people of Sam's Stab and Grab. If you're looking for a Coke or a Diet Coke or a Pepsi or even a Diet Pepsi, a bag of chips perhaps, go through the drive-thru at Sam's Stab and Grab. It's safer.
It's safer to stab and grab as opposed to just grabbing. And I want to thank the good people of Spud Stop. Every single road trip, I hope and pray that this exit has that drive-through potato salad that I so very much love. You can always reach out to us, follow us, like us on Instagram. I just hate saying it. It just feels so wrong, doesn't it? It's so needy, but we need you. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube so you don't miss any future episodes. And we'll see you next time on Pull My Leg. And Miles, I want to end with this. Remember, greatness is just mediocrity with better lighting. Goodbye, y'all.